Welcome to Therapy Thursday. My name is John Blair. I'm a strength and mobility coach with Evolution Fitness and have worked with Pete and Dave for numerous years in the past before going overseas for a couple years to let myself grow free. Today we're going to be talking about an anterior pelvic tilt, which is basically the tightening of your hip flexors, in particular the psoas muscle, which is the muscle that connects your pelvic girdle to your low back. So an anterior pelvic tilt is when your hips are rotating forward and the back of your pelvis is rotating up, and you should feel a lot of tension through your low back if you're someone that has this issue. Today we're going to give you a couple of quick fixes that are really focused on pelvic control and strengthening your abs. So both are going to be from a laying position. We want you to be supported so you can really focus on the proper movement here. So if we're starting from a supine position, you should naturally have a little arch in between your back and the floor. The goal during this drill is to close that space by rolling your hips under and engaging your lower abs. You want to hold your breath and brace for about 3 seconds. Release. Inhale and then get into position and brace again. The more time under tension here, the greater adaptation you'll feel in that. So your goal is to hold as long as possible. But if you're just starting, just doing reps to get a feel for it is fine. A slightly harder progression, or maybe it may be actually simpler for you to do this one from this position. You're going to keep your hands on the ground, toes down, knees on the floor, and here you're going to try and create separation between your belly button and the floor. So if you lay naturally, your stomach will have no room. Your goal is to lift your belly button and hips using the exact same muscles as you did in the supine position to get your belly button away from the floor and relax back down to your neutral position. Again, you're trying to lift everything up, holding your breath, bracing, and returning to your natural position. You can join us next week. We're going to go into a half kneeling position. That is going to be a progression from the laying spot, and you'll do each side with the same movement. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. See you next week.